Hi, welcome to Larry Shaves. Today we again are going to be shaving with the Leaf 2. We shaved on our last video with the Leaf 2, and so today we're going to do it again. So this is actually Leaf 2 Part 2, and so we're going to be doing that today. We're going to be using for our soap the Built to Fight Shave Dad. And this is in honor of Jerry Plessy, who's going through some difficult health issues right now, and the shave community wanted to help him out and raise some funds to help him with his medical bills. And Jerry Plessy, if you're not familiar with him, has a Shave Dad Facebook page, wet shaving content from many people. And it's a lot of information, a lot of good stuff there. And it is one of the largest shaving channels on Facebook. And so I'm shaving today with Built to Fight Shave Dad, made in collaboration with Frank Misa of Strike Gold Shave and Monica Gillum from Vanulay Soaps. And 100% of the profits go to Jerry to help him with his medical bills. Our brush today is going to be from the Chisel and Hound. This is going to be the handle, Chisel and Hound handle. And then our knot, I seated myself. This is a Pure Bliss knot from AP Shave Co. in Canada. And I learned how to do this by watching YouTube, and Mark Zerati's channel set me in the right direction, and I enjoyed doing that. So we're going to be using that brush today, and we're going to start by whipping up a lather. I'm going to get about that much, and I'm going to then whip it into, or push it into the bowl, spread it around about like that, and then we're going to commence with our shave. So as I whip up the lather, I'm going to take a break from the video, and when I come back, we'll be ready for our shave. Hang in there. Be right back. All right, I'm back, and our lather is all set to go, and it is a great lather in our bowl this morning. Now, in our last video, you probably noticed that I had trouble getting the second door open, so I figured that out, and I want to show you how to do that. You press down on this lever in the back, and the door opens up. When you see the silver one, you put that blade in, first of all, and there's two ledges. I don't know if you can see that or not. And the blade rests on those ledges. There's a magnet in back to help you guide into the thing. The problem we had on our last video was separating the two doors here at the bottom. And I figured out what you do is you take your thumb and you press on just slightly, and it comes right up. Then you take your next blade. This is a 2-blade razor, and you put it in the same kind of a position where the two posts are. You put your blade there. There we go. Could get the other one in there. Just like that. There's a magnet on this one as well to help you load that in there. Then close the gate, snaps in place, and you're ready to go. You got your 2 blades. Check the alignment. Everything is fine. So we're going to start our shave. So we're going to spray the face. I've already got warm water in the sink to rinse out the razor as we go. So let's put the lather on. Shave Dad lather. Boy, this smells good. Nice fresh scent. I looked yesterday when I got this in the mail, and I could not find where it was available anymore for purchase. I think they've sold out. You might do a check just to be sure, but I think it is sold out. It was a limited edition for helping Jerry Plessy. All right, now our lather is on. Clear the lips and the sideburns. Dry the hands off. We want to start out with dry hands. We're going to wet the brush and commence to get started. And I noticed yesterday I had to press down a little harder. It doesn't seem today like I have to do that. It's going much better today. But I want to remind you that when you do this for the first time, you've almost got to get it's got to be laying pretty flat as opposed to 30 degrees like we normally do. So we'll start over here on this side. Boy, this is going real well. I noticed this morning when I got up, I'm shaving here a little later in the day. When I got up, I really didn't need a shave. It was that close from our shave yesterday. I've used this before. And I'm really, really getting to like this razor. I'm going to refresh the soap on the neck. Now you may hear a little clicking in the background. That's normal. That is the pivoting head coming back up. And that's a normal sound, so don't think you're falling apart or the razor's falling apart. That's what it sounds like. I can tell already this is going to be a close shave, and there's hardly any blade feel. I like to shave in the morning. Sometimes I have to shave at night, depending on what time I have to get up in the morning and go somewhere. I'll push his nose up. This was the hardest part on our shave in the last video, was right under the nostrils. Now, we mentioned on our previous video that if you're watching this and you're shaving with cartridge razors and you're thinking about going to traditional wet shaving with either a double edge or single edge or something like this, this would be excellent for you to start out with. Because it has a similar feel to it, to a cartridge razor. But again, with cartridge razors, you really have to press down to get the thing to work right. All right, pass one is finished. I'm going to re-wet the face and re-lather with Built to Fight Shave Dad for our second pass. Boy, this scent is really outstanding. The soap is really, really good. If you got the soap, I know you're enjoying it as well. It is really, really good. All right, pass number 2. This is east to west across the grain. Now this razor, the blades I'm using today are from Leaf Shave Company, but you can take a regular double-edged safety razor blade with the paper still on, the wrapper still on, and click it in two. And then you get 2 blades that will fit into this. So if you've got a favorite blade that you want to use in this, that will work. These are not proprietary blades. You don't have to buy these blades from Leaf. All right. I'm going to freshen up the lather a little bit on the neck, and then we're going, instead of east to west on my neck, I go south to north. Kind of works better for me. And I notice that there's hardly any hair to get. You get a feel. You can kind of feel the hair cutting. And on my middle area of my neck, it didn't feel like I was cutting anything because there wasn't anything there to cut. I'll have to say this is a close shaving razor. All right, we're going to try the top lip area. So, have you purchased this razor? If you have and have tried it out, let me know in the comments below what you think. How has your shave gone with it? I really enjoy this. But if you're not laying the handle down closer to your face, it's not going to cut much. I am really shocked how well this thing is working. All right, that's pass two. I'm going to re-lather, although probably don't have to. I'm going to pre-lather the cheeks and do that just for a third pass because we can. Notice I puff out the cheeks in this maneuver. That shave is done. Nice and smooth, close. What a razor. Leaf 2. I'm going to rinse my face, dry it off, and then when we come back, I'm going to apply the aftershave and have some more comments. So stick around. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Didn't take long at all. We're ready for the aftershave. Built to Fight Shave Dad. Excellent, excellent razor. Going to shake it up a little bit. All right. And now put some in the hand. Has some nice restrictors so you don't get a whole lot out. Don't waste any. Oh, that is so refreshing. Put some on the arms. And then be sure and put the lid back on. Shave Dad, built to fight. Well, thank you for being with me today for our shave. We have enjoyed this second shave on camera with the Leaf 2. So this has been Leaf 2 Part 2. Great little razor. And again, if you're coming from cartridge razors, this would be a perfect razor for you to start with. But it's also good for those of us who've been wet shaving for a number of years. It got real close. It doesn't have any irritation. Just a great shave. And I don't know what the razor, the Leaf 1 was like. I did not get that one. But this is good. If this if this is an improvement, people are going to really enjoy this because it is really a good shave, a good razor. And we've used Built to Fight Shave Dad in honor of Jerry Plessy. And all the proceeds for the sales of this went to him to help with his medical bills as he's having a difficult time now with some health issues. So we as a shave community kind of stick together. If somebody has needs, we try to help them out. And I know that's how we all ought to be towards each other as well. Well, thank you for joining me today for our shave. And if you would please subscribe to the channel, it helps the channel. And then it also gives you an opportunity to be notified the next time we upload a shave video. So hopefully we'll get together soon. And until that time, happy shaving.